Hey everyone, Kevin Myers from Green Starts here. Today I'm going to show you guys how to install the ShowerSaver in your shower. So we do have instructions online at our website, but we know a few of you were asking if we could make a video. So I'm glad we can do this for you guys today, and hopefully it makes it easier to install. So I did print out those instructions online, and I'm going to kind of go through them to make it simpler. So first thing is, you want to make sure you have your ShowerSaver, and I already have the batteries in there. We do have another video which kind of shows us opening a box that you would get from Amazon and kind of how to put the batteries in and showing how everything works. But so ShowerSaver with batteries. I have my cradle here, okay, and I have my 3M waterproof shower strip, which this will allow me to install this in my shower with no damage to the wall. I've actually already had one installed here, but I took it off for you guys, and I'm going to show you how to install it. Alright, so first thing you're going to want to do is you take your cradle, and you're just going to want to clean your cradle. Make sure it doesn't have thumbprints on it, oil from your hands. You want to create a nice surface for adhesion. Okay, so that's really the first step. And now we're going to take the power strip. We have two sides. One is the black side, and that's the wall side. So that's going to go on the wall. And the other side is the red side. And that's the side that is going to go on the back of your cradle. And that's the side we want to deal with right now. So I'm going to take this red side off. Just be careful not to stick it to your hand. And now what we want to do is we want to line up the bottom edge of the black as a reference point to the bottom edge of the cradle. Alright, so now that we have the cradle set up, we're going to put it to the side, and we're going to focus on installing this in the shower. So the one thing about the ShowerSaver that really sets it apart is that it automatically starts when you get in and it stops when you get out. And that works thanks to a PIR sensor, which is a passive infrared sensor, and essentially it detects changes in the environment. So you're going to want to put this somewhere in the middle of the shower where it's free from interference, because if you install it in the corner, half of the sensor is going to detect this wall, which will be a change from the ambient environment. Similarly, if you go over too much, I have a shower curtain here which you guys can't see, and if you're over too much and the sensor hits that shower curtain, you're also going to get the same effect. And I think this is probably the trickiest part about the install. So for me, if you go right in the middle of the shower, you should be in really good shape. I'm a tall guy, so for me, something eye level, something I could see, ideally would be up here. My wife is a bit shorter, so for her it's probably down here. So I think what I'm going to focus on is installing it right here in the middle. So I have my towel over here, and this is already damp, and I am just going to give it a nice clean. Again, just like the cradle, we don't want anything that's any kind of fingerprints or oils that might weaken the bond when we eventually put the cradle on. So now that we've selected our area and cleaned it, we just want to test it to make absolutely sure that we don't have any of that sensor interference. So the best way to do that is just take a piece of Scotch tape, put it across the top. You don't want to put it anywhere else, otherwise when you're trying to get the ShowerSaver on, you might have a little trouble. So I've already done this for you guys, and I think this we determined was the best location for us. So you're just going to hold the cradle and push on the tape so you get nice adhesion. And now we're going to put the device on there and see how it works. So you don't need to slide it in, you can really just hook it on. And I don't know if you can see on the camera, but I I can tell from the green LED that the sensor is detecting me. That's how I know. And if I take a step back, I can see that that green LED goes off. And if I take a step forward, that green LED is going to go back on. So that's actually a good sign. So that means when I'm in the shower, in front of the shower head, the device is actually detecting me. And when I back up, or when I get out of the shower, it's going to go off. So that actually means this is a great spot that I chose. Now, if you did back up or if you did get out and that LED stayed on, then you would actually say, alright, maybe there's an issue with where I put it, and you can take another piece of tape and try a new location. So really, next step is, let's take this tape off and let's get that 3M strip on. Great, so now our test was successful. I'm just going to take the cloth and quickly, again, give it a nice clean. I know I cleaned it before, step 4. I just want to make sure my area is nice and prepped. Now we're going to take the cradle from earlier. We're going to now remove the backing on the wall side strip, and with these little thongs pointing up, we want to place this in our chosen location, and we're going to hold for about 30 seconds. Thanks to the wonders of modern technology, our 30 seconds is up. And now what you're going to want to do is, really before using this, and before using this in the shower, you're going to want to let this set for about an hour. And that's really going to allow the 3M strip to adhere to your shower surface. And then you're going to be ready to go. So we'll see you back here in an hour. Alright, so an hour has passed and everything's looking good. The cradle is on there quite nicely. And let's put in the ShowerSaver now. I recommend using 2 hands so you can really line up those points. And once you have them, you slide it down. And that's it, you're done. You might have noticed in the box there's a small screw and a nut, and that will allow you to actually lock the device into the cradle. Maybe you don't want the kids taking it out, something like that. But otherwise, for my shower, we're good to go. Really hope this helped you guys today. If it hasn't, if you have any issues, please send us a note. We'll get right back to you and we'll figure out how to do this. Thanks, guys.